It's time for GMA3. Memorial Day weekend travel off to a turbulent start. A ground stop at Newark Airport.
The tower just called us and said they cannot take any more airplanes. They are in gridlock tonight.
New York's LaGuardia Airport shutting down a runway because of a sinkhole. More than 1,000 flights canceled as millions head out for the holiday. We have the best and worst times to leave. Shark alert. The law just passed that could protect you at the beach and the possible first great white shark sighting of the season. Game changer? The new weight loss medication promising to deliver results, how it works, and when it could be available. And how did our galaxy inspire The Mandalorian? Director Jon Favreau and his real-world inspirations as we get ready for The Mandalorian and Grogu to open in theaters. It's time for GMA3.
We could not get enough of The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Can't wait to see it.
I know that you're going to see it soon.
I gotta get tickets now. I realized, oh my gosh, we're gonna struggle to get tickets. But
I'm right behind you. I'm gonna get tickets for that as well. Hi everyone, I'm Morgan Norbert. So good to be with you.
And I'm Ginger Z. We are so glad that you could join us on this Thursday.
Yeah, and coming up here, Dr. Tara Narula is here to tell us about the promising results for a powerful new weight loss medication and how it compares to the ones that are already available on the market.
Amazing, and do some great beauty products that you don't have to break the bank for. Tori Johnson has Deals and Steals Beauty Bonanza with products as low as $7.50.
I already see some products that I have my eyes on, but we do begin with that rough start to the Memorial Day travel rush. A sinkhole, unbelievable, opening up on the runway of a major airport, delaying flights, while a record number of people are getting ready to hit the roads and the skies for the holiday. Will Reeve is on the tarmac at LaGuardia Airport with the latest. Hi, Will.
Hey there, Morgan. 45 million people are expected to travel at least 50 miles from home this Memorial Day weekend. And for the more than 3.5 million people who are expected to fly, a bit of midweek mayhem, especially here at LaGuardia Airport, because yesterday crews found a sinkhole that had opened up near one of LaGuardia's 2 runways. That caused a lot of problems. They had to shut down that runway as they rushed in to get it fixed. That led to delays and cancellations. That problem then compounded by thunderstorms that rolled into the region. Meanwhile, over at Newark Liberty International Airport, air traffic controllers had to divert planes because they were at capacity. So lots of problems heading into this holiday weekend, especially because today is expected to be the busiest travel day of all. 54,000 flights expected to take off system-wide. And then within the next week, TSA projecting they will screen 18 million passengers and crews. This all comes as ticket costs have risen 20% year over year, guys.
Terrible timing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Will. So, question is, how will the lines be at the country's major airports, especially LaGuardia? And that is where WABC's Lindsay Tuckman is with what to expect as you get ready to fly. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Ginger. I'm here outside of LaGuardia Airport where flights have been taking off behind me here. That's the good news. But there also has been a ripple effect of delays and cancellations after that sinkhole was found near one of the airport's 2 runways, shutting down that runway altogether. Earlier this morning, this is what the departure board looked like inside LaGuardia Airport's Terminal B. Around 12 flights canceled and 14 were delayed within just a few hours of the airport opening at 6 a.m. as that runway was still closed from the overnight construction. Now, we did speak to passengers arriving who say it was all very frustrating because they didn't know what had happened. They were left scrambling to rebook flights ahead of the busy holiday weekend, and lines were also getting long at security because of the busy travel weekend. Now, the sinkhole was found yesterday on a taxiway closing that nearby runway, and that led to hundreds of delays and cancellations yesterday, putting planes out of place for today. Guys?
Yeah, such a good idea to give yourself extra time, especially during this.
It's such a central place, and so many planes come from there, so check ahead.
I think so. Look, Lindsay Tuckman. Now we do take you to the roads where tens of millions of Americans won't just be facing traffic, but also the highest gas prices of the year. Stephanie Ramos joins us with more. Hey, Steph.
Hey there, Morgan. So it's going to be busy out there. Here's a look at what to expect on the roads this Memorial Day weekend with 39 million Americans expected to drive. AAA says that on the roads, there will be a slight increase compared to last year, but gas prices are definitely higher. The national average is now $4.56 a gallon. And one company that tracks traffic says the worst times to drive will be Thursday and Friday afternoons, especially between 3 and 6 p.m., with major backups expected in cities like New York, Boston, Denver, and Los Angeles. The best bet? Hit the road early in the morning or wait until later at night to avoid the heaviest congestion. And if you're driving long distances, experts say plan your gas stops ahead of time. Prices can vary significantly along your route, so filling up smart could save you some money.
Thank you so much, Steph. That's good tips. All right, coming up, how our galaxy inspired The Mandalorian and Grogu as the highly anticipated film gets ready to hit theaters tomorrow. Stay with us.
Hang on.
Back now on GMA3 with Pop News, and our Sophie Flay is here with Pop and Girlfriend.
Hey guys, good to see you. We begin Pop News with Quinta Brunson bringing Betty Boop to the big screen. The Abbott Elementary creator and Emmy winner is developing and will star in the film. Brunson sharing the news on Instagram saying she's excited to bring this story to life. Brunson teaming up with Mark Fleischer, the grandson of Betty Boop creator Max Fleischer, for the film following the cartoon's iconic origin story, focusing on the relationship between the artist and his creation. It's Betty Boop's first starring role in a theatrical movie since the 1930s. No word on a release date, official title, or the rest of the cast. Meanwhile, season 6 of Abbott Elementary is set to premiere this fall here on ABC.
I grew up with like a ratty VHS tape that we would put in over and over of Betty Boop.
Yes.
So I cannot wait for this.
I think so many people are excited
And I
about
can
this.
totally see her in that role.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, good. It's going to be good. We know it's going to be good. Next, the force is strong here in Pop News. We are just one day away from The Mandalorian and Grogu hitting theaters, with Grogu finally getting his name in the title.
Finally.
The film's director and writer Jon Favreau is also opening up in a sweet Nat Geo conversation with Pedro Pascal and Sigourney Weaver, all about how our galaxy inspired the out-of-this-world film. Take a look.
You know, George always grounded everything in the real world. So you take your inspiration from the real world, from swamps, from jungles, but then you also want to give it this sci-fi twist.
One thing that makes it incredibly easy is the world that is built around us, not just on the page, but physically.
We had a lot more practical on this, and so building worlds we got to do with things that we would actually construct.
In addition to these conversations about the film, the stars are taking time for some fun, stopping by Disneyland earlier this week. We just got this footage of their epic ride on the new Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. The Mandalorian and Grogu is in theaters everywhere tomorrow. Have you guys been to Star Wars Land?
Oh,
No,
definitely. And I've been on both the rides, and they're outstanding.
It
You
really
just
is.
can't, I can't do that one more than once because there's a little bit of motion. Yeah, I love it though.
You're locked in when you're on it, for sure.
Yeah.
And finally, an adorable update on some very cool baby animals. Critically endangered African penguin chicks were born at the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut back in January. The aquarium has revealed that 3 of the chicks have celebrated their gender reveal party with a big swim. 2 girls and a baby boy penguin took their first ever swim in a huge milestone moment, which gets them even closer to joining their penguin colony and being seen by the public. The aquarium's assistant curator sharing that these chicks are critical for the future of their species. And here's some more cuteness. We can exclusively share the first video of a brand new member of the aquarium family, a baby seal that was born just last week. He's 29 pounds and also got to take his first swim yesterday with mom, who he's been quietly bonding with. Look at that, they're so cute.
Both of those are in Connecticut?
Yes, so close.
We need to go make a trip.
Field trip.
Like the kids, we love that aquarium anyway, but now we have extra reason to go.
And we love baby animals.
We do. I actually had a birthday party there when I was in elementary school.
Really?
Yes, so let's go back.
Yes, I'm down. All right, thank you, Sophie Blay. It's still to come here on GMA3. Get ready to stock up and save big with our Deals and Steals Beauty Bonanza. We've got must-have products with at least 50% off.
Hey. We are back now with Deals and Steals, and it is the 3rd day of our Beauty Bonanza. And Tori Johnson's here with great deals to help you look and feel your best. And we both have used these this week.
Oh, yeah.
This one, I was just on the tornado damage in Kansas, how fast I could put it on.
There you go.
And I had brows.
And I'm wearing it right now.
Exactly. Tornado coverage approved. And you know, Benefit's the #1 brow brand worldwide. And that's because it is quick and it gets the job done for both shaping and filling brows. This is the product that you can rely on. And then to enhance those brows, how about a little volume or length to lashes? We've got their best-selling mascaras as well. And then the other non-brow product that they make, although some people do use it on their eyes, is their Hula Bronzer.
Yes,
because it's so gorgeous on every skin tone, just looks fabulous. The whole assortment today from Benefit with our deal is 50% off.
50%
It's a good one.
We love it.
It's a good one. Okay, Strivectin. Speaking of number one best-selling neck cream in America is this tightening cream right here. Great for firming, working on those horizontal lines that are exclusive to that area. And then, you're still a baby. But you know, you get started young. But it happens. You wake up one day and like, boom.
And then there's just like this thing across.
This thing, exactly.
Let me dip into this real quick.
Yeah. The other thing is you wake up with crepey skin. So Crepe Control Tightening Cream is one of their best sellers. Consistent use is key with any kind of skincare products. So depending on your skin concern, you can see we have a really big assortment from Strivectin. It's all 50% off plus from Strivectin.
Free shipping?
You got it.
Yes,
that's a good one.
We love that.
That is a good one.
That's a buy.
From Quip, making their deals debut with us today. We've got their Sonic toothbrush. So easy, you know, it's like slim, easy, looks very light. Comes with a 2-minute timer that's built in, and every 30 seconds you get a little like pulse that kind of reminds you, move to the next quadrant, move to the next quadrant. So it makes brushing easier, and then it's paired with this rechargeable water flosser. So you get kind of a complete routine for to keep your teeth and your gums in good condition. The set is 50% off plus free shipping.
It's pretty too.
And it's pretty, You get to choose. The metallics are really nice. You get to choose the color you like. That rose gold's pretty too.
That is cute.
Kevin Aquan. Fun fact, Kevin actually convinced our Elena, who he met while she was a hairdresser, to become a makeup artist. And he said, you don't just want to stick to hair, learn makeup too. And so this is a brand that really the pros love, and they sometimes know best. So it's a line that is really all about delivering that perfectly contoured look. One of the best-selling products, this little baby right here. It's this little sensual skin enhancer, often called a magic eraser. So you only need a very little bit of this to cover, conceal any kind of under eye area. If there's a scar, a blemish that you perhaps want to cover, this is the one for you. You pick your skin shade, and it's really, again, just a teeny bit goes a long way with this. And then you'll also notice the palettes for contouring. Like the blushes are beautiful. You go in that upright motion, and then also the bronzers are gorgeous, and that's the one that's really great for that contour. Like snatch. Yes, one swipe. Those snatch. Exactly. Like everyone's face looks like incredible with just a little bronzer. It's unbelievable. So everything from this whole collection, 50% off plus free shipping on this one too. Okay, Lawless Beauty. This is one where lots of us really love these glosses. And the great thing is the glosses look good. They give a little bit of that plumping effect, but they last all day. They last, but no sting. A lot of times to get the plump, you got to put up with a little sting, but not with Lawless. It has what's called a Maxi Lip, and that's their clinically proven formula that helps to both hydrate as well as plump. They also have really beautiful palettes, beautiful options for cheek. This is a line that everybody loves. I first fell in love with it at Sephora, but we are the ones that have it at 50% off.
Oh, that's a deal.
That is a deal. We love Lawless.
And then finally, I can never bring you too much sunscreen, sun protection.
We need it.
This is from Hampton Sun. We've got a big variety here. This is a mist, and and it also has like a really kind of gentle scent, which I like. So that's SPF 50. We've got the specific ones for the face. Yeah, isn't it? It's like a little nice. It's like a gentle. I like that. The face one is fabulous. This is another for face. I like this because this is a good one for travel size in 2 ounce. Perfect. And then if you really want a great tan, a fake one is a safe one. And so we've got their sunless tanner as well. So, you know, choose the options. face needs its own product.
Yeah,
so
this feels really good.
You want to like slather it everywhere, head to toe, and it's all 50% off.
I love this.
Never
Thank you.
have too much sunscreen.
You got it.
It's time. All right. Thank you, Tori. We have partnered with these companies on these great products, and you can get them at GMAdeals.com. That code on the screen takes you right there. So coming up, we've got the promising trial for a powerful new weight loss medication, how it compares to the ones that are already on the market right now. Stay with us.
And welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow in GMA, Modern Family star Ariel Winter is here, returning to the role of Sophia the First. She's going to tell us about Princess Sophia's new chapter and a lot more. Looking forward to that.
So beloved, that show. Also, we will be live in the Cowboy State for 50 states in 50 weeks. We're going to see Wyoming's majestic beauty and go on a sighting safari, spotting animals in the wild. Becky Worley has had the best states, I swear.
She gets all the views and the animals. So jealous. Yeah. And here on Monday on GMA, Tori Johnson will be here with the Deals and Steals Memorial Day Spectacular. She's got big bargains for your home, your kitchen, fashion, so much more. And with the famous words, free shipping. It is a huge day to save, Ginger.
Yes, of course. All right, but now we want to have big changes coming to the shark alert system just in time for summer. A new law that allows officials to treat shark attacks as emergency events in the hope of saving lives. Our Matt Rivers is in Miami Beach with the details. Matt, I thought they were already emergencies, but tell us what's happening here.
Yeah, you know, this could be a big change for people on the beaches, Ginger, no question about it. With later on this summer, when people are going to the beaches, the idea is that your phone gets an alert when there's a shark attack nearby.
With Memorial Day and summer beach season right around the corner, a new law put into place to help guard against shark attacks, all thanks to this teenager.
This was really important to me because 90 minutes prior to my accident, only 3 miles down the coast, there was another shark attack, and we believe it was the same shark.
Lulu Gribben was 15 years old when she lost her hand and nearly her life after a shark attack in 2024, as she recalled to us last September on GMA.
And then next thing I know is that I raised my hand out of the water, and there just was no hand there.
Overnight, the House of Representatives voting to approve Lulu's law, allowing the FCC to send a wireless alert directly to cell phones when there is a shark attack. Much like an Amber Alert, it geolocates all the cell phones within a certain radius of the coastline and blasts them with a warning. This enhanced public safety measure comes as officials confirm the first great white of the season off the coast of Cape Cod. Scientists at the New England Aquarium warning the public to be vigilant and report any sightings. Many experts say the rising temperature of the oceans are driving sharks into cooler waters earlier than ever before. And it's not just the great whites the public should look out for. The dusky shark is another predator which can grow up to 13 feet. It's been eating seals off the Cape at an astonishing rate.
My guess is that one of the things that may be drawing them into shallower waters is the opportunity to predate on marine mammals like seals, which are a really rich, energetic food source for those large sharks.
Now, this bill has already passed the House and the Senate. The only step left, it heads to President Trump's desk for his signature. Guys?
All right, all eyes on that, but such a critical alert system.
Seems like a go. Like, let's do it.
Our thanks to Matt Rivers. And we turn now to a GMA health alert on what could be the next big weight loss drug. GMA is learning exclusively that GLP-1 use has more than quadrupled in the past 5 years alone. And now there's another new promising medication in trials. And our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Tara Narula, is here with more. Okay, so we have all of these options on the market right now. What makes this new one even more promising?
Well, this drug, retatrutide, has essentially been very highly anticipated because it does seem like the weight loss, at least in the early research, is much more than the drugs that are currently on the market. So this drug is a once-weekly injection. It targets 3 hormones, GLP, GIP, and glucagon, whereas Zepbound targets 2 and Wegovy targets 1. And so how does it work? We think that it kind of slows our digestion, decreases our appetite, helps us burn fat better. And in all of these ways, it helps us lose weight and improves our blood sugar. The research is really impressive. So when you look at the numbers, you can see that over 80 weeks, the individuals on the highest dose lost 70 pounds, which is about 28% of their body weight. Those on a lower dose lost about 47 pounds, which was 19% of their body weight. almost half of the participants lost over 30% of their body weight. 65% went from obese to under what would be classified as obese. And they actually followed a group that was severely obese, BMI greater than 35 for 100 weeks, so 2 years, and they lost 85 pounds. So when you look at that compared to like Zepbound and Wegovy, the weight loss with those is much more like 15 to 20% of body weight. So this is much higher. Why is this beneficial? Well, we have a lot of patients who say, I've tried Zepbound, I've tried Wegovy, I either can't tolerate it, or it doesn't work for me, or I've plateaued. And individuals who may have severe obesity and really need to lose a tremendous amount of weight. Also, one last thing I will say, this drug seems to help you lose fat more than muscle, which is important for a lot of people that are worried about loss of both with these drugs.
Yeah, that's something that people have complained a lot about, I think, with the originals. Yes. And amazing that maybe they could handle this one and couldn't handle the others. But right now it's experimental. So when do we think the FDA approves and consumers can get their hands on it?
So it is experimental. You can only have access to it through clinical trials. We think that by 2027 or 2028, it may be put up in front of the FDA for approval. So really important, if you're seeing this drug out now, this is not the drug, right? You want to make sure you're not taking something that is not approved. It's being studied for a lot of different indications, Ginger. It's being studied for obesity, diabetes, but also cardiovascular disease, renal disease, liver disease, osteoarthritis, and even low back pain. So really promising, and hopefully we will have some more results soon.
Yeah, really promising. But so far, are there any potential side effects? I know that's the topic of discussion for those who already use GLP-1.
They seem, in this study, to mimic the side effect profile of the previous GLPs. So that is more gastrointestinal, things like nausea, vomiting, stomach discomfort, diarrhea, constipation. They did note some increases in urinary tract infections, upper respiratory tract infections, and something called skin dysesthesias, which is essentially the sensation of burning or tingling or some discomfort in the skin.
But really promising so far.
Yes.
Still not FDA approved, but it's something that we're watching very closely.
Something to look forward to.
Right. Dr. Tara Narula, as always, we appreciate you weighing in on this. And coming up, Lori Bergamato. She is here with all of your summer fashion needs to keep you cool. She's the coolest. Stay with us.
We are back now with a summer fashion refresh. Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start of summertime, and GMA lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamato is here with the top trends of the new season. You're so fashionable.
Oh, well,
look at you.
Thanks, guys.
What are you most looking forward to going into summer this year for fashion?
So we've had a long time in fashion where it's been quiet luxury, and everything has been kind of beige. So I'm really excited about that.
That's weird.
But see, you have pattern there, and that's the difference. That is the difference. I'm really looking forward to bright colors, a little more playful. I like to have fun. Fashion should be fun, right? So I have a tomato red top, and it's all about like a tomato red accent. I have a little tomato red accent on my ring.
Nice. I love that.
So it's just incorporating some of that playfulness, some of that color back into your wardrobe.
Okay, but summer is also a big time for big sporting events. We've got the World Cup coming up, and we've got this cute little sporty look here.
Yeah, so speaking of playing, this is well timed. Everybody has World Cup fever, and fashion has taken notice. So we saw on a lot of runways, Miu Miu, they were doing a lot of sporty looks, and that trickles down, right? We all saw the Devil Wears Prada. We know how it works. So Adidas, obviously, they make real soccer jerseys, but this one is more fashion forward. So this is one of their crop.
They don't wear crop?
I know, right? Ginger's like, we're not going to be seeing them playing in FIFA crop.
I'd watch that.
They come in cropped, and they also come in regular length, if that's your thing. What we've been seeing a lot of women doing is wearing these like this, but also putting them under blazers, wearing them with a more polished pant. So we paired them with these from Aritzia. This is their Mercer track pant. These come in a lot of different colors, but we loved the white. It just kept it so summery and so crisp. Everything that you're going to see today is really affordable. Everything's under $120. So a lot of affordable options. And we paired it with this Birkenstock. We have them up here.
I love those.
Because we wanted to make sure that she didn't look like she was actually going to play in the World Cup, right? And that's the kind of the tricky balance is you still want it to look cool and on trend, but you don't want to do it, you don't want to hit it too hard on the nose where you're like, okay, do you play rec soccer at the age of 39? Like, what's happening?
And you shrunk your shirt? Or what's going on?
Are you wearing your son's shirt? What's your little daughter's shirt? In any case, a lot of these things can be mixed and matched, and we tried to keep that in in mind with everything that we're showing you today, because we know when you're spending your money, you want it to last all summer.
Yes.
And
For
in a lot
so
of
many
iterations.
reasons.
And wear it in different ways, too.
I will say, I can name a dozen people who have already said they could make this work. The polka dots.
The polka dots are so much fun. And I don't know the last time you guys went into any stores or on any fashion sites. You cannot escape the polka dot. It is everywhere. And what we like about the update for 2026 is it's not just in black and white anymore. So we're seeing different colors. So we have it here on this Gap dress that's under $60. Wow. In the brown and white. It's a sort of sartorial homage to that Julia Roberts Pretty Woman moment, right? We love that it has sort of a drop waist here, really elongating. Really flattering on so many figures. Exactly, looking snatched. I love that. And then we leaned into summer with this H&M bag, $34.
That's adorable.
Just straw. You can wear it with a lot of different things. And this is sort of the shoe for the summer if you need something that's elevated, which I love, because it has a kitten heel. So it's extremely comfortable, extremely walkable, and it's adorable. You can wear this with so many different things. This is great if you have a summer wedding or graduation, things like that. But the polka dot sort of craze is great as well, because they're doing polka dots not only how we've always seen. Oh, do you have polka dot nails?
Polka dot nails.
She does. Hers would match so
but
well.
Also different sizes. So actually, I didn't even know you had polka dot nails. This works very well for my talking point, because you see how Morgan's polka dots are very small, the little tiny dots. That's another thing that you'll see now. So lots of different sizes, and they're playing with the arrangement of them. So thank you, Morgan.
Okay, now I need this dress so that I can match my nails. All right, finally, it's getting hot. Temperatures are heating up, of course. Crochet seems like the perfect way to stay cool.
It really is. They were saying crochet all day.
Yes.
I was saying sachet, crochet. Because it is, you know, every hallway is a runway, right, guys?
Yep. Yes.
And we love the idea that crochet used to just exclusively be as a beach cover-up, and of course you can still wear this set as a beach cover-up, but it is also great for everyday summer fashion. So this is a set, obviously we got it on Amazon, it's around $40. It comes in multiple different colors and sizes, but the thing that we loved about it is, again, to that point of making your money work for you, you can mix and match this set. So you can just wear the shorts with a different top, you can pair the top with jeans, or pair, you could even pair it with those white track pants over there. I mean,
there you go.
There's a lot of different ideas. This adorable beach bag we love from Urban Outfitters. And then I want to give a moment to these jellies from Target.
Jelly's still in.
They are still in. They're coming back, and they're not just in that lattice shoe form that we've seen in the summers past. Now they're getting into this double buckle sandal form. So really fun, really easy ways to play with a lot of the different trends, and just to have some fun this summer with fashion.
I've been buying this hat. I just want to put it on.
you do that. I'm going to hang with my crochet.
Yes, I am. I love this.
And all of these products are shoppable on our website at goodmorningamerica.com. Now, coming up, Chef Robert Irvine is here with some delicious ways to elevate your Memorial Day weekend cookout. You know he will. Don't go anywhere.
It smells so good here in the GMA3 studios, and that is because we are back now with day 2 of our ultimate Memorial Day cooking countdown. And we have a treat for you. Robert Irvine, he's a chef, entrepreneur, and he is the founder of the Robert Irvine Foundation, and he is here to show us 2 dishes that are perfect for this weekend.
Yes. So think about this. Memorial Day weekend, everybody likes to grill out.
We do.
Everybody loves potato salad, coleslaw.
Yep.
This is using fresh ingredients with a twist.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, Morgan?
Let's go for it.
So we're gonna make a sauce first, green goddess, and you can make this the day before. We're gonna put some capers.
Let's do it.
I'm into the day before, because that prep helps so
Like
much.
that. Olive oil, lemon juice.
All right. Yep.
Lemon juice, lemon zest.
Let's do it. And then the zest.
We've only got like 4 minutes.
I know. We're like, okay, wait.
Right. Right, so we got parsley, a whole bunch of parsley.
You know, I'm
whole
trying
bunch
to
of
like.
mint.
Can you tell I do a lot of cooking at home, right?
Some sour cream.
Sour cream.
Some chives.
Okay.
A little pinch of salt and pepper.
Just a pinch, or can I just like dump it?
Yeah.
You can do what you like. You sure.
Yeah.
I'm just living it.
It'll taste good.
Okay.
All
there
right.
we go. Okay. Then
a little bit of chive.
A little bit of chive. this part I can do. I can just press on.
You just press on. Let it do its thing, right?
Nice.
Pretty straightforward.
So this is going to go at some point with gnocchi?
This is going to go with gnocchi. But gnocchi we talk about when we cook, right? It gets very dense and heavy.
I do it wrong every time.
So when you cook it and it rises to the top, instead of cooling it down, we let it cool down on a baking tray like it, or baking sheet like this. It doesn't get all clumpy and bumpy and little olive oil on top here.
Okay.
Good olive oil, not that cheap stuff. All right, little butter. Butter is good for us.
Yeah. So butter and oil.
Oh yeah, and because the butter stops the olive oil from actually burning.
Okay.
So how do you make sure that the gnocchi absorbs all of this great flavor?
So you want to do it while it's warm. You see, let's get it warm up now, get it some nice love. Remember, it's potato, or you could do rice. Rice gnocchi, it doesn't matter. But then we're going to take this same
what we just made
pesto,
here. Okay.
Right?
And then we're going to pour.
While it's
That's what it okay.
And we want this to warm up because at the end of the day,
and then you're going to toss it?
I'm tossing it. Don't worry, you're not going to get covered, right? That's okay.
He's a pro.
A little bit of lemon juice, acid, because that brings out all those great flavors. Then we're going to put in some bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? Like
bring on the bacon.
Makes everything
Bring home
better.
the bacon and bring on the bacon.
Then we got some tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, some chives.
Yes.
Salt.
You said a pinch.
And pepper. And
There we
just
are.
remember, 3 fingers is 1 ounce.
Oh,
God, okay.
And that's enough.
You can
And then
stir
you
that
stir
up.
it. Okay, I got
stir
you.
it up.
Let's do it.
I'll clean my mess up.
That looks so pretty.
Already done.
And
right?
that's on the base. Oh, and then you topped it with some.
I like to put it in. You can put it on top. Done. Simple. There it is. It takes a couple of seconds. It's an alternative to the potato salad or coleslaw, and it's really, really fun.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Wait, on Monday, let me get this out because I want to make sure you're at the parade in Washington, D.C., but you are supporting veterans year-round with your foundation.
Yes, our
Tell us about
foundation
that.
travels 345 days a year. We have lots of great programs. Feeding is one of those great programs for mental, physical health, well-being. We call it fueling the force, and food is a big part of that. Not only fueling the force in our military, but also in homes across America. Memorial Day is where we get to cook food, simple food, and we get to put our phones away and eat and talk like real people.
Absolutely. We can clap to that.
Best part.
We thank you so much for what you
we have a
do.
little salad, and we've got a broccoli wrap and pastrami sandwich.
Whoa.
It's, again, simple food done well, but when we fuel the force, it's giving them healthy, nutritious food. It's the same with schools. We want school kids to have great food so they grow up and become great people, doctors, nurses, pilots. I just sat on a plane, or the wing of a plane, with a 23-year-old F-15 pilot who was 23 years old, doing amazing things. So, you know, food is integral in what we do in the Robert Irvine Foundation. That's what we do. Anywhere from 300 to 3,000 people every week somewhere around the world. Just came back from Germany. We'll be in Ukraine in a couple of weeks. And Scotland right after that.
Thank you so much for everything that you do. And thank you for showing us all of these great recipes. And you at home can get in on this. All of these great recipes are on our website right now, goodmorningamerica.com. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Chef. Now I can dig in.
The gnocchi is great. It's very clever.
Simple, very simple.
Big thank you to our chef, Chef Irvine, and thank you for watching. And for more news, check out what you need to know anytime on Disney+.
And get this gnocchi recipe, I'm telling you. Oh, no. So now I got messy. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Thank you.